Yeah, so reef fish in general suffer from barotrauma, which quite literally means pressure, baro, and trauma injury. So when you reel fish up from depth, the pressure change causes the gases in their body to expand. So they're blowing up like a balloon. So what'll happen is, particularly reef fish like red snappers, probably the biggest one off Texas coast there, their swim bladder regulates their buoyancy in the water column. So that fills up with gas. They can't swim back down because it's filled with air. It's like us sitting on the surface with a life vest. Like it's too much extra buoyancy for them to swim down on their own. Sometimes their stomach will come out of their mouth. That's actually the swim bladder expanding in their body and pushing their stomach out of their mouth. You'll see their eyes bulge, scales pop off. So a suite of symptoms. But most of the time, the fish can actually survive. I say most of the time because barotrauma can be lethal. Like if blood vessels pop in the heart and stuff.
Right.
There are lethal cases, but for the most part, at least for red snapper, which we're talking depths of probably 300 feet or less, those fish can survive release. So you have to do something as an angler. And traditionally, we used to use venting tools. So putting a needle, like a sharp hollow needle, into the side of the fish, letting those gases out so the fish can then swim back down, just so like taking the life vest off. Now there's no
Right.
buoyancy and they can swim down on their own, which works well if you do it properly and you know where to put the venting tool. The problem is, I'm not going to say most, but a lot of anglers don't know where to vent. They don't know how to vent. They're not confident venting. I'd say the top comment we get from our program is like, hey, didn't know where to vent. I was never comfortable venting. I would vent fish and they'd still just float off. So that's the attractive part of a descending device. It kind of takes that air of the venting process out of it.